Hi, Jahad. Obviously, last year was a situation where there were moments of frustration for that defense. Just how did it feel on Saturday being able to come out and perform like you guys did?
Oh man, it felt great, but it was something that we expected to play since we came back and got on the field, and it felt good. It was a good release, just to see that we can play up to the standard that we could play. But we also made a lot of mistakes out there, and we didn't finish the way we wanted to. And it's something that we gotta pick up on and learn from, and I think we have. So it felt really great.
Yeah, you mentioned the finishing thing. Obviously, you guys played pretty well, and then towards the end, they started scoring more touchdowns. Just what have you guys seen on film that you want to shore up this week in terms of how those last possessions went?
Just a lot of mental things. It was more us than them. So just cleaning up, having gap integrity, and just a lot of self-inflicted wounds, that we got to clean up. So
Just what did you think of Aiden Hector's performance? I mean, he's a walk-on. He was only with you guys for 3 weeks, and it seemed like he really showed out in that game.
yeah, he played really good, and it's really impressive how he came in right away. Obviously not playing any ball, not we barely knew who he was when he first came. Just when he came, we all embraced him. We knew he was going to struggle at first, and I think he played a really good game.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cody from the Daily Evergreen. Go ahead, Cody.
Hey, Jahad. Just wondering kind of what the defense is looking at. Kind of CJ Verdell, that Oregon running back. Obviously, he's one of the best in the conference. Kind of a tough slate with Jamar Jefferson and Verdell back to back. He had some success last year. So how are you guys kind of taking on that challenge of going up against a guy like him?
Yeah, CJ is a real tough, physical slasher. He's fast. He's an all-around back, and he's definitely going to be a tough matchup. But I have full confidence in our schemes and our defense and how we play that we'll be able to contain him. Yeah, he's a really good back, and we respect how he plays, and but I think we're gonna play. We're gonna run. We're gonna make plays, and that's what we're gonna do.
Another kind of strength of that Oregon team is that offensive line, especially last year. I know they've lost some pieces, but what has been kind of the what Coach Dickert has been kind of saying about that offensive line this week, and how you guys plan to kind of attack them?
Yeah, they lost some guys, but I think they haven't really missed a step. They're physical. They're good in pass protection. They're obviously sound, and they play as a team. And you know, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle, and it comes down to who wants it more. I think at the end of the day.
And last one for me, their quarterback Tyler Shuck is a young guy, kind of not too different from kind of what WSU is rolling out there with an inexperienced guy. What's the defensive take on that, and are you looking to kind of take advantage of him playing his first a road game?
Yeah, he's a young guy, but I don't think he really plays like it. He does it with his feet. He can pass really well. We have to respect what he does in the run game. So it's gonna be a different matchup from last week. Obviously, him being able to run the ball and scramble and do what he does with the ball. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup.
Thank you.
All right, Zach from Coug Fan. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Jahad. Brennan Jackson was a guy who really stood out for the defense on the edge. What can you say about him sort of making an impact, getting his start, and getting in there on a sack?
Yeah, I knew all along that would happen. He's a tough competitor. He goes 150% on every play during practice. So it wasn't to anybody's surprise that he came in and he did his thing. It's real good to see him come back, obviously from injury and him going through things, and he made a lot of physical transformations. He's a real big guy, so it's good to see him. Good to see him making plays, and he's going to make a lot more.
And Dylan Sherman was named Special Teams Player of the Week this week. What is it like to sort of see him get some recognition, fellow linebacker, older guy who didn't play last year?
Yeah, it's real good to see him. Dylan's my guy. We came in together. He's a guy that's always going to make plays. And, another guy that, didn't play last year due to injury. It's real good to see him, come back and make plays. And he's going to be a guy that's going to be in the rotation for the linebackers too. And he's going to be out there making plays too. So.
Any other questions for Jahad Woods? All right, Theo, go ahead.
Hey, Jahad, what have you guys done specifically to kind of address the run defense? And obviously Jefferson had 120 yards, but other than that, I think Oregon State had 122 as a team, and that seemed to be a lot less than you guys kind of averaged last year. So what have you guys done in camp to kind of address the run defense, and how can you guys kind of carry that forward?
Yeah, I think we just play within our scheme. When we play as a team, when we know our assignments, we really can't do wrong. And when they pop, it's either because they have a really good play or somebody didn't do the job. That is as simple as that. So I think we have a really good scheme, and we practice hard. We take advantage of every rep in practice, and preparation is everything with us. So just taking every practice, taking every rep serious is real important to us.
Do you think the 4-3 scheme gives you guys better opportunities to contain the run? Something about having four defensive linemen playing on the line maybe gives you guys more chances to kind of contain a running back and funnel a running back into the linebacking core or something like that.
Yeah. I think that, and also just how we prepare and how we practice. We practice really hard. I think it was a big difference from this year and last year. We got some new faces, but it's the same guys. And it's the scheme that we're in and how we practice and how we play.
What was it like watching the offense after watching 3-4 years of air raid?
Yeah, it's real different. It's different, but I like how Jaden plays. He's a real good cat. A lot of other dudes stepping up and playing and making plays. Travell obviously had a really good game. You can expect more from him too. You could just expect big plays out of everybody really.